Sewing a blind hem on the Bernina is actually quite easy. We're going to start by selecting stitch number 7. That blind hem stitch will recommend foot number 5. That is a foot that has an adjustable guide, which is great to help with different weights of fabric. So go ahead and take off your current foot, set the blind hem foot underneath and let it snap into place. Next, it's how you fold the fabric. Here, let me slide this little top thread down below so that's out the back and away for where we need it to be. To fold your fabric, you're going to start off by folding in and pressing the final hem that you need for your project. Next, if you fold this back, I'm going to put the hem on the left side. We're folding the fabric back to expose about a 1/2 inch on this side of the fabric. When you set up this stitch, the very first stitch it's set to do, the needle is hovering already over the left side, and it is wanting to be positioned so it goes right down into the fold of the fabric. As you roll your needle down into it, see if you catch it. If you don't, which I don't, I'm going to go ahead and move my fabric over and sink that needle down again. There, now I'm going to catch it. Then you can adjust the guide to be left or right. So you're setting it up based on how the fabric needs to roll through. Now another thing you'll notice when you're stitching is this blade goes all the way down and through the stitching area. That is set so when the little jump that comes from the right side and jumps into the bite or the fold of the fabric, it leaves a little extra hinge of thread. And you know what? When you open up this fabric, when you're all said and done, it will have a nice flat, it will lay nice and flat when you're done. So here's what we're going to do. I always like to sew a little sample on the fabric I'm working on and just make sure that I have things lined up. What we're after is that we have some consistent stitches on this side. When your fabric is very tightly woven, a smaller needle and finer thread would be ideal for what you're working on. But if you find yourself matching this thread up, you would have never seen it on this fabric. So blind hems, give it a try. Once you realize how easy it is ready to go with your special foot on the Bernina.